What is up guys? This is Bullshot, back again with another Call of Duty mobile video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So in today's video, I am gonna be covering my newly updated sensitivity and the gyroscope settings for the Battle Royale, which is perfectly optimized after the Season 3 update. This video can be extremely helpful for those who are totally new to the gyroscope. I myself play on a 6.5 inches display, and trust me when I say, it is by far the most optimized sensitivity setup for the Battle Royale. First, I am gonna be covering every single options from the basic settings, which will be very necessary. And then, I am gonna be covering the best gyroscope setup, which will basically give you an aimbot for long-range combats. And after I am done discussing all the settings, I am gonna be showing you some great HUD layouts for the Battle Royale. The video can be a little bit longer, but this will greatly help you in the long term. So I am suggesting you to stick to the end of the video. Now, if you are new here, I recommend you to press the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. I make some great tips and tricks videos and make some pretty powerful loadouts for the Battle Royale. And trust me, you don't want to miss out any of my gunsmith build. Anyways, with that being said, let's get right into the video. Let's start with the basic settings first. There are some pretty important stuff in this part which I have changed after Season 3 update. Such as the quick run and the auto sprint option. Anyways, for the auto loot system, you must turn it off, because looting manually is way more faster. You just gotta tap on the loot items multiple times. Before the Season 3 update, my aim assist was turned off, but I recently turned this on. Trust me, it really helps for those extra long-range gun fights. You must keep the prone button visible, it's way more user-friendly to prone faster than holding the crouched button. I personally use the tap to ADS option, but that's just my personal preference. Also, my camera field of view is set to the maximum level. And lastly, these three options must be always turned on. The quick run option, the auto sprint, and the always sprint option. Do not ever turn these three settings off. I am gonna tell you the reason later in this video, when I'll be discussing the HUD layouts. Now, for the visual settings, I set the graphic setting to the medium and the frame rate to the maximum. In an online shooting game, FPS is a very important part, and you should always set it to the maximum level. Also, the depth of field must be turned on in order to locate enemies across the map. And the shadows must be turned on to avoid getting ambushed by the airborne users. There is nothing much to worry about the vehicle settings and the loot settings. Some players like to play with the optics, and some prefer to use the default iron sight. But if you are an optic user, I'll definitely recommend you to use the default iron sight of the weapon, as it will give you more agility in close range combats. Another positive thing about using an iron sight is, you can add one valuable attachment to your custom loadout, instead of using a red dot sight. Also, you must carry 2 or more Nova gases and cluster grenades, as these will be extremely helpful against the tanks and the campers. And now, let's cover my godly sensitivity setup, which most definitely will give you an aimbot-like accuracy for mid to long-range combats. First, let's talk about the rotation mode. If you are a full-time gyroscope user, then your rotation mode must be set on fixed speed. But if you are not a gyroscope user, then I'll suggest you to use the speed acceleration mode and set the acceleration value to 51. Now, you can also use gyroscope with the speed acceleration mode if you are a beginner to the whole gyroscope thing. But trust me on this, if you are using a mobile device, and if you want to dominate every single long-range combats, then gyroscope is a must-have in your sensitivity setup. It is a pretty awesome tool that can greatly help you control the recoil of your weapon. Anyways, for the sensitivity switching, I prefer to switch my sensitivity while I am opening the ADS. This is the most user-friendly way by far. And here is my full sensitivity values. Feel free to stop the video and note down every single value. Just keep one thing in mind, I use a 6.5 inches display, so the general sensitivity and the firing sensitivity can be different based on the screen size of your device. But do not mess with the gyroscope sensitivity. It must be the same, as I've covered in this video. One thing I can guarantee you, my long-range accuracy doesn't play around. I go head-to-head with the sniper users, literally across the map. And trust me, anybody coming to the gyroscope setup for the first time will definitely thank me after utilizing this video. Since you've come this far of the video, I am requesting you to drop a like if you are enjoying the video so far. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. That would be some great support for my channel. And now, I give you 4 different HUD layouts for different types of players. The 2 thumbs HUD layout is pretty basic. Although I've made it pretty user-friendly for sliding, jumping, and the prone function. And here are the rest of the multi-finger HUD layouts. Now, let me tell you why you should always keep the quick run option and the auto sprint option turned on. Whenever you are moving, I mean whenever you are not standing still, this yellow arrow must be visible all the time. That way, you won't go crouch while you are sliding. The quick run option will not make you stop in the middle of your movement, and the auto sprint will help you keep the sprint mode on, which eventually will help you do slide jumping move more efficiently. Keep this one thing in mind, whenever this yellow arrow is not visible, it means you are not sprinting. To avoid getting into that type of situation, you have to do this thing. One common feature for all of these HUD layouts is, you have to make the joystick size smaller and keep it at the bottom left corner of the screen. Don't worry, you can flawlessly move backwards without having any single delay. Just make sure to keep the opacity to as low as possible. You may also have to lower the opacity for the loot crates to at least 50%. These will help you see through the loot box, and you can easily be able to locate your enemies. Anyways, that's basically it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed today's contents. Make sure to drop a like and share this with your teammates. And if you are new here, then don't forget to press the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. I upload some pretty helpful tips and tricks videos and make some pretty powerful gunsmith loadouts for the Battle Royale. And trust me, you don't want to miss out any of my custom builds. I am pretty close to 10k, so each sub would be extremely helpful for my channel. Also, follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server for exclusive tips and more awesome contents. Links are provided in the description. Alright then, have a great day. I'll see you at the next one. Till then, take care. Bulls out.